Out to the Winona County Emergency Management Office, where they're holding a briefing on the mass search being planned, like we just told you about, for Madeline Kingsbury tomorrow. We're listening in.
With a link to register to volunteer. You're not required to register, but we strongly encourage it just to help with our planning for logistics, so we have an idea of what we're going to have for numbers. A lot of people have helped in the planning for today. I'm going to list some of them, but no doubt I'm going to miss some people. The Winona Police Department, the Winona County Sheriff's Office, Winona County Emergency Management, City of Winona Police Department, Fillmore County Sheriff's Office, Winona Fire Department, Minnesota Task Force 1, Region 1 Emergency Management, Minnesota Homeland Security and Emergency Management. And then tomorrow, in addition to the public, we plan on using all of our area volunteer fire departments, our police reserves, our search and rescue teams, and any other volunteer organizations we have. If you have questions about the search, you can either email them to search@co.winona.mn.us or contact us through our Facebook pages. Would be the easiest and quickest way to contact us. I will answer questions about the specific search tomorrow. I don't have any other information about the investigation.
Ben, could you talk about, this is a massive search when you're including all of those people. This mom's story has touched so many people. Talk about what it's meant for first responders, including yourself, trying to bring her home. If you could talk to us about that.
Okay. Since Maddie's gone missing, we've been working, our local volunteers, our local police departments have been working. We've been searching since Sunday, had different large-scale searches. I'm constantly getting contacted by our area first responders and fire departments and groups wanting to do more, wanting to help, and we just coordinated. It's very, very important to us to bring Maddie home. We all want to do that. It's very important.
And then do you have the locations of where the volunteers will be sent to tomorrow, and why were these areas selected?
So some of that information came out yesterday in the police department, their press conference. We're searching areas along the route where they asked for the video footage for two reasons. We're just searching the area for any evidence and stuff we can find, and to make sure word got out to those areas to look for cameras, look for everything. We want to make sure the word gets out to everybody if they miss the social media, if they miss print media, if they miss television media. We're just trying to really saturate that route here in Winona County and then in Fillmore County as well.
Do we have any leads as to where exactly she might be?
That would be an investigative question to ask the police department.
I know you talked about hoping to bring her home. Is there still hope that she can be found alive?
There's always hope. Yep. We're not giving up.
Again, I want to ask, this is a ground search here tomorrow, but I know Winona County has resources when it comes to drones. Will there be any drones deployed here tomorrow, pending the weather?
We will be deploying some drones tomorrow. We have several drone teams coming in from area sheriff's offices and other groups. The Civil Air Patrol has been flying. They did a couple flights today. We've used State Patrol's aircraft to do flights in the area. And as we develop different leads in the investigation or through our ground search, anytime those assets are worthwhile using, we'll use them. We'll also be doing some water searches tomorrow with our dive rescue team and some other fire department boats.
Where will those water searches take place?
Right around this area, and then we'll be doing some on some smaller creeks and stuff in Fillmore County.
I guess like specific waterways will be in Mississippi? Or?
We'll be doing some on the Mississippi, the backwaters of the Mississippi, and then some smaller lakes and stuff in this area.
And then again, do you know what time those drones will be launched here tomorrow?
We're meeting at 9 o'clock, and then we will have a briefing with them and send them out to different areas after 9 in the morning. So,
why is it important to mobilize the entire community and get help from everyday people outside of just first responders and law enforcement?
Force multiplier, the more help we get, the better, and people want to help. So we're glad to have it.
What do you think that says about the community? Could you talk about that? If you're still getting phone calls from near and far saying, can we help? What does that say about the community?
We're a very small, close-knit community. Everybody wants to help each other, but that being said, we're getting calls from out of state, from all over wanting to help. That just shows how much our community cares about each other and wants to help each other.
Are there any challenges associated with this search so far in terms of the terrain in this area?
It's really rough terrain. That's why we're doing a foot search tomorrow and spreading out, because there's a lot of areas that are hard to see from vehicles. There's areas that are hard to see from the air. So this way it helps us get a better visual in areas that may have been checked by road, may have been checked by air, but to get somebody down on the ground, it's good.
I have one more. So
Yep.
I don't know if you already covered this, but will the volunteers be briefed or prepped to kind of like know what to look for to like spot a disturbance and issues like that?
So the way we're going to do it tomorrow is we're going to put people with search and rescue experience with those volunteers. We'll have a briefing in the morning for those team leads with specific stuff for them to do, and then we will do a briefing for all the volunteers, and then they'll have those team leads with them to be able to ask questions if they have questions and to make sure they're staying in their search pattern and doing all that stuff. All right, thank you. All right.
All right, that was at the Winona County and Goodview Fire Department, where emergency management just held a press conference on the continued search efforts for Madeline Kingsbury. Again, there will be a mass search beginning tomorrow morning that's going to be taking place both at 9 a.m. and 1 p.m. Any volunteers who are interested can head to KIMT.com, where you'll find more information. And we do have our reporter, KIMT News 3, Alec Lasham, on scene right now. He will be providing updates on that conference later in our newscast.